So when it comes to what I believe about Trump becoming part or being part of the swamp, the New World Order, seems to be coming true. He wants to take and use the military when he gets in and force Canada into being the 51st state of the U.S. Not of America, of the U.S. American people doesn't want to do that. Trump wants to do that alone, by himself. He wants to take over the world. He wants to make Canada the 51st state. He'll say he wants Mexico to become the 52nd state. He's not making tariffs against Mexico when Mexico has products brought over here from the car companies that went to Mexico because Mexicans work for less. They don't care. They work for less. So they're being used like slaves over there. They'll work for less. We'll make more money. We'll charge more. We'll make more money. This is how it works. Oh, he's a businessman. Well, businessmen are rich as hell because they run over people and they use people, and all they care about is their pocket and control and power and being above everybody else. And being above everybody else. That's all they care about. Trump is not for the people. He's a liar. He's been caught in way too many lies. He says, we can't afford to give them $200 billion a year or 200 million, whichever it is. We're broke. The government's broke. That means we're not the richest nation in the world. We're not the richest country in the world. We're broke. Trump's telling you we're broke. We're not a superpower. Britain or Europe is the superpower. Because they're the ones in control. NATO is based over there in Europe. They're the ones in control, and they control all the rest of the rich people. Trump included. Trump's part of the New World Order. Oh, I want to get rid of that imaginary border. See, all state lines, all borders are imaginary. We don't need them. The Bible doesn't even call for there to be borders and, drawing lines in the sand. This is mine and that's yours. And we're supposed to share the land. States in the Bible, all of man owns all the land, all the sea, all the skies, and the plants and the animals. We're just to share it. You take your own piece of land. Yeah, you can go out and about and hunt and fish for food. We have the right to forage, an inherent right by God to go out and hunt and fish, gather up food to feed ourselves without someone coming in and says, well, you can't do that no more. You gotta ask for permission and get a permission slip that they call a license. They taxing you. It's a tax. Everything's a tax when you got to go and pay the government. When you ask for permission to do something you already had a right to do before all that started. Everybody had the right to do all of what we are asking for permission to do before the 1900s. We had that right. And then a dictator comes in and takes it all away. And the people still vote, participate, and saying, yes, we want you to exist. Yes, we want you to take away our rights, our God-given rights, our natural rights. We had the right to do when we were born. For when we grow up, we had that right. And we can be able to do that stuff when we get old enough. Hell, as a child, you're free. You can go fishing. You don't need a license to fish. Can't go hunting, though. Oh, kids can't have guns. So we'll take away the kids' rights to have guns. But the adults are restricted, and so they have to have a license and pay for it to hunt for food and fish for food, to raise animals and grow gardens for food. It's all got to be regulated now. The government's not supposed to regulate us. Their job is to regulate businesses that get a business license through the government, a contract. Now they can regulate your business. That's all they can regulate. That's all they can put rules and policies and mandates upon is businesses. Edicts, ordinance, whatever. But like I said, my belief, when they created the all caps name, it was created to turn you into a business so they can regulate you, tax you, write policies and rules, edicts and ordinances, mandates to force you to obey. As a corporation, a business. And we can turn all that in. Health and Human Services. Here's my birth certificate. Here's this. Here's that. License, driver's license or state ID and your social security number. And says that all caps entity right there, that legal entity. That's not me. I no longer consent to that being me. And then I can have my own business. Create jobs. Not be forced by the IRS to collect taxes from my employees to give to them for free. Working for the IRS to take taxes out of my employees' money and hurt them so they have less money. And then say, here, for free. These businesses are working for the IRS for free. They're tax collectors for free. So, yep, Trump's part of the New World Order. New World Order. All the countries, everything becomes one. One religion, one country, one ruler, one money system. No more euros, no more whatever else. Different money. One type of money. Crypto. Fiat, the new fiat money on these things that you'll have to have in your hand, in your possession, 24/7 pretty much. Except for when you're asleep. But then maybe you have it in your hand while you're asleep. Wake up and we'll check stuff. Ruin you. It's all it's created for, and it benefits them, the rich. The rich men north of Richmond. Look up that song, The Rich Men North of Richmond. It says it plain and clear how they got us to be what they want us to be, to live how they want us to live, to treat each other how they want us to treat each other. Instead of treating each other like it says in the Bible or that book created by man, rewritten in 1908. Rewritten in 1908 by Zionists. To be a Zionist Bible. And it states in the Bible, Israelites. Well, we don't call the people and the Jews in Israel Israelites. We call them Israelis. Israeli. They're not in the Bible as Israeli. They're Israelis. They're a fake Jewish They were created to be something to distract us from the real Israelites that's in Europe. They migrated from one spot, spread it all out, but they put their main base in Europe. They're all a bunch of Jews, Israelites. And the people there don't even know it. That's even a secret too. So, that's what's been going on. We've all been infiltrated. We've all been taken over by the Israelites. And then they made up all this other stuff and had us believe it using that book that we call a Holy Bible, King James Version. It's been rewritten 5-6 times. Look up the 1611 version that King James created himself. And he was supposedly a gay king and a tyrant. And he wrote it or put it together. So, you all take care. Bye.